it's really the same thing that like I be trying to get my wife to understand.
Like,
you don't see everything you have. You only see what you don't, and because you only see what you don't, like you get mad. You like think somebody you should have more by now, or you should have better than this, and it's so you never satisfied.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like if you trip,
you ain't got no gratefulness in you.
I'm like, if you trip, it's just on the strength that we are actually in the best time to be alive.
Right.
We get fat. All right?
Yeah, we
think
do.
about that. We get fat because we don't move enough. Right?
Yeah.
We eat what we want, when we want.
Yeah.
Right? We don't gotta hunt and kill it. We just go get it. But it's like, like we got all of this stuff. Like we
got
look
like
at everything that's in
food.
here right now.
Yeah.
Look at what I brought in here. Like the fact that we can do that type of stuff. Like this is something that this beyond somebody's imagination. Like
I'm
200 years ago.
Recorded.
Right? 200 years ago. This is way beyond their imagination. What they was hoping for is, the toilet, that works.
Yeah. I ain't gotta go to the outhouse, right?
It is like
and fight snakes and maybe run into a fucking bear or some coyote or something out there.
The Sopranos they pointed out. Like I've been thinking.
I watched that one too.
All right.
You sent
Which
with the Sopranos with the Star Wars.
Oh, okay. That's fucking funny, yeah.
That shit was hella fun.
But what was it I was at? The Sopranos, they pointed it out, and I'll be watching that to fall asleep now, right? And like I've been thinking about how we really are like so spoiled that we do stuff like we need therapists and all that. And I'm like, if you trip on rich kids, they grow up never recognizing the privileges around them.
Right.
So they got this expectation for all of these things.
Is that why they always end up killing their parents?
No, I ain't gonna say always, but
a lot of times they end up knocking their parents off.
But so like you trip on that. We are the rich kids of history. Right? When you think about like historically, it's never been a better time to be alive for anybody. Right? Or any human, right? But
well, at least where we are.
At least where we are, right? I mean,
because when you said that, I started thinking about that cobalt mine.
I don't mean like that. I don't mean like that.
Damn. And I seen that shit. I was looking at that. That shit make you have a fucking like. It really do make you. When you start looking at stuff like that, you really. We probably as Americans or as people, we need to start looking and seeing things that make you more grateful.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
It make you like, damn, dude.
That's another one.
I got, dude.
You know how many times I done said that to my wife? I showed her that video and it still don't connect. Like I'm like,
she don't get it.
I'm like, okay, just on the strength of the fact we talking about that cobalt thing, rechargeable battery, rechargeable battery. You know what I'm saying? There. Come on, man. It's all over the place. We complicit in it, and we didn't even realize it, right? But it's somebody at the other end of it, like, and it's like you got this expectation in your mind that you so removed from slavery.
You realize that you just bought your little device or whatever.
And you feeding the machine. You didn't even know it.
Yeah.
And it's like, we keep going with it.
Doing shit like that, dude. And why? When you could fucking make a machine or something, but then...
like I said,
why?
Now you hear that argument that you just made? That they say that's the argument that's going to give way for them to go ahead and unleash the whole robot thing. Yeah. They're going to be like, all right, these are the jobs that are too dangerous for humans to do. Go ahead, put them in there. And then it's going to get more and more comfortable.
But then
these going to be the jobs.
What's going to go with the people that used to do the job?
What happens to them? Hold on, let's not pretend that they cared about them to start. I mean, but...
Hey, Tank, Michael Jackson, he never lied.
Right.
He said it in his song. I know why they knocked him down. That man was dropping way. Then you see how Prince turned around and got knocked down.
Right.
They were saying too much. Had too big of an audience. Something about saying stuff with too much truth in it with a big audience will get you knocked. All of a sudden you're in something fucking happens, man, to you.
mysteriously become a 40 years later.
Motherfucker, somebody 48. Unbelievable, huh?
I'm like, alright.
You know?
Everybody.
So wait a minute. So what about all them Woody Allens and all them other cats?
They ain't talk much.
Huh?
They just talked on screen. they stepped to the script.
Boy, when they spin a narrative, that's what I said. And they said they showed you right then and there. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck how many billions of money you got, motherfucker. If you a certain complexion, nigga, you get thrown under the bus.
Quick.
Whoa. Huh? Do they still do the Huxtable shit? They took that shit out of syndication. Huh?
I think they brought it back for a minute and then they took it off.
Because they don't want to have to pay him.
Man.
They want that nigga hurting.
Well, you know, it ain't. You think about how long it'll be before they just erase him from history. It's like in the tracks. Like, we don't want this.
and what was it? Bill was trying to uplift.
You know what's messed up? You know,
was it too much uplifting, or was it that he was moving into?
Listen, you know the most ironic
What
thing.
the fuck did he do?
The most ironic thing
got his son killed.
Everybody leaned on the idea that he was trying to buy NBC, right? Because of the power in that.
Yeah.
Now, the irony in that is that years later, you look at networks like that. They floundering. They're not that interested because we got our phones in our pockets. Everybody hooked to the internet instead of the TV.
Yeah.
And even then, when you own the TV, a lot of people are on the internet instead of on cable. So it's just, that's
why.
So now he can
Netflix even tripping now.
He could be just as powerful as he intended, or as the thought goes that he was intended to be with NBC by just using the internet. Trump got Truth Social, you know, what is it? Kanye got Parler. It's like Elon got Twitter.
Yeah.
You buy it, you can have your whole thing on there. You can say whatever you want. Prove it. They do whatever they want on their own thing, but then they got their fame, or they get traffic from YouTube and Instagram, all of the stuff that they don't own. They get traffic, but they send people to their own thing. And then people tend to stay on their own thing because you get better stuff. You know what I mean? Uh-huh. There's a way around that whole thing because it's dying. The whole media model.
That shit is cold, huh? That's something, huh? Why the fuck did they go? What did Bill do? It wasn't trying to get NBC, and they just like, no, we can't let no Negro get this much power.
Like I said, look at the irony of that, though. If that was the case, look at what happened.
Yeah.
You got all of these different opinions now, right? Whereas before, you used to have a few networks that controlled what went out, all of the programming.
Uh-huh.
They even call it programming. Right? They controlled all of their programming, right? And it was you going to the same few little spots, just like how when Netflix first came around, it was Netflix and Hulu, right? It's all people was messing with. But after a while, you get a new thing. So now you got HBO Max, and you getting different stuff from this.
Yeah.
And now you getting
Paramount.
Yeah, all these other things.
It seems like all the movie people jumped in too.
That's the same thing with the programming. So you got people being programmed different. That's all of this clash that's happening because you getting to see how much bullshit they fed you.
Yeah.
You get to see it because now you get to find truthful information.
Yeah.
You got to sift through it sometimes, but you end up finding it, right? You wasn't never meant to find that information.
That's like that dude, man. I think they're going to knock him down, bro.
Oh, yeah, Russell, that's his number. He's going to be a mystery
his
overdose. He's going to be a car accident, overdose, something.
Why leave a motherfucker that's already was cheating on you before you married her?
Nigga.
You ain't got no excuse for that. You knew, and then the final straw was because she told you what you already heard and knew, what you didn't believe your sister. You think your sister would just lie on her? The fuck out of here, nigga. I don't know what you was thinking about. You was on one, bro. Nigga, you already found out she was cheating, and then you married her. And then because she told you after, oh my God, man. Somebody help me, man. Wait a minute. I didn't know it. I just found that out yesterday. That you knew this shit before you married her? Man, I'll tell you, man. Go back. That nigga go one day. That nigga, boy, I'll tell you, boy, I'll pistol whip you. I need to pistol whip you. If this nigga, I never in my life ever had a time where I would just motherfucking pistol whip somebody. It's my. He need to pistol whip him. You know? Maybe it might just get some, like old people say, get some sense knocked in him. You know, I had something knocked in me a couple times. Got hit so hard it knocked some sense in me. Like, God damn, I don't want, ooh, that shit hurt. Let me act like I got some sense. Unfucking believable. You gotta laugh, Tay. That's fucking unbelievable. Huh? That shit, man, sound like a fucking, what could you make out of that? A series, a movie? What kind of,
Anything with it. Where you want to go with it.
Hey, I married the woman that was cheating on me. And then I divorced her because she told me.
She didn't have the respect for me to lie to me.
So, had she never told him,
You should have lied.
wow. So as long as she was cheating and just lied to him, it was okay. But she cheated and told you the truth. Now, unfucking believable.